Hello everyone, welcome back to the Back Post. Today we're going to be talking about the big game coming up, Arsenal beat Tottenham of course. We'll talk a bit about Chelsea, a bit of some other games, and we'll talk about England. Now you might have noticed that this isn't Josh.
I do look different.
This looks a little bit different from Josh. And this is Seven.
No.
Welcome back to the channel.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on again.
It's alright, it's my pleasure. You know, I do a lot for you guys, so anything I can help, no, honestly, I'm glad to be back anyway.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, we did a video like a few months ago. This is at the back end of last season. It was a good video. Him and Josh had a little bit of a battle, best 11 for Tottenham Arsenal. It was a good video, enjoyed that. Yeah. I enjoyed that because I could sit back and be like, yeah, I watched these two.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy the result though.
Yeah, you didn't come back on after that.
Yeah, you know, there's a reason for that. I'm glad you're on holiday as well, Josh, by the way. Don't have to deal with you.
But, well, hopefully next week.
Hopefully next week is a different story.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm not confident.
But let's talk about it. So, obviously, Arsenal, Tottenham at the Emirates. How you feeling about it, man?
Not confident.
No. Even though you're gassed at the top of the league, you've brought the big
Yeah, I get that, but
camera's on and he's getting himself.
I can see it. No, obviously it's a derby and form essentially goes out the window in a derby. Mm-hmm. But it's the case of we've seen with Tottenham that they've got such a resilient nature this season, and that's a big quality of the Conte side, resilience. Now, obviously, the attacking output probably isn't the best of what Tottenham fans want and what Tottenham fans expect from their attacking forwards. But obviously, they put 6 past Leicester. Obviously, we put 4 past them. It's going to be very interesting to see how they play against us because they're going to be away from home, but it is a derby. So it's the case of are they going to do what United did against us? Sit back, counter, and sit back and counter. And I think if they do that to the degree that I'm expecting them to do, I don't think it's going to be a very fun Saturday for me.
It's going to be, yeah, I reckon they will actually. That's what they did. That's what they did against Chelsea. They sat back, let's have all the ball, and then they countered. And with their attack, with Kane, Son off the back of a hat trick, Kulusevski.
I know, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, their counter attack could hurt you.
He's hit the purple patch at completely the wrong time for us.
Yeah.
He's hit his seasonal purple patch too early, and it's going to now be the question of if Saliba, Ben White, Tommy Asu, if whoever plays, are they going to be up for it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a mentality squad in the squad. I'm just very scared that the quality that Tottenham have, like we can't deny it.
This might be the best used to have looked going into a derby in probably 3-4 years easily.
Oh yeah, no. Like realistically, even before lockdown, I think the last time I should be happy and should be looking forward to this derby.
You never do that, do you?
But when you support Arsenal, it's always being pessimistic over being optimistic. It is.
Not
like,
all Arsenal fans.
Yeah, not all of them. Some of us are very. We're winning the league, and I'm like, no, we're not. Like, it's building blocks.
Yeah.
But I think the last time I was happy going into a derby was the 4-2 in the Unai Emery era, and even then I was still scared just because it was Unai Emery.
Yeah, you couldn't trust that guy.
That guy would rather win 5-4 than 1-0. It just sums him up. It's fun, but it's scary. But no, I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, I'm going.
No,
it's my first. This is the thing. It'll be my first one at home.
Really?
But not my first one. It'll be my first one at home. But I've already done the away fixture.
Have you?
Yeah. So I did the away one last year, and I'm doing the home one this year. But
Mate, the atmosphere will be great.
Oh yeah, no. I think this season, especially it's this season and last season, the atmosphere is nowhere near what it used to be. And I think that's a lot down to Arteta, especially integrating. Trying to bring the fans in, trying to bring this anthem, which I don't personally like, by the way. Don't like North London Forever. I think it's so like, I don't. I put on Twitter like.
It wasn't North London before, so it's not really.
Yeah, forever. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because we used to play the Wonder Review by Elvis.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have that because we used to do that before the Champions League games as well. And then we stopped. It's a brilliant song. And I was like, I'd put it on Twitter saying I'd rather have that.
Yeah.
So, but no, I should be happy and should be looking forward to this. But look, Tottenham are third.
That's interesting though, because do you reckon that's how you feel? But what about the rest of Arsenal fans? Is that like the general consensus for all of you?
I think you can, because it's a derby. No one's going to ever admit that I don't think we're going to lose.
Yeah.
But there's always if no football fan has ever gone to a game in a derby and gone, you know what? Yeah, we're 100% winning today. Yeah. Unless you support Man City against United. So you have to just think to yourself. You have to have you have to take it with a pinch of salt. We're top of the league. Spurs are 5-2-0. We're 6-0-1. It can go either way. If they beat us, they go top of the league. If we beat them, we go 4 points clear again.
Yeah.
It's the biggest derby in recent history in terms of.
It's all,
apart from last season, this is probably the biggest one.
Yeah, this is huge. Top of the table clash. Get a bit of a mental edge on one another. I think this is definitely the blockbuster game of the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, Chelsea, Palace, London derby don't really mean anything. City, United as well, obviously.
But I think that's interesting as well, because when you look at it, Arsenal, City, Tottenham, Brighton, and then United in fifth. So like that could all shuffle around this weekend with two derbies.
Arsenal could end this game week technically a point off fourth after starting it.
Yeah, after starting it with 6 wins.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I think if you don't look forward to any football match, then you don't enjoy football. It's just I'm very scared.
That's been me for a large portion of the last 3 years.
Exactly. I mean, Arsenal during lockdown was not any better.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, you know what? I'll confidently, I'm back in the board. I'm saying 3-1 again.
3-1,
3-1 again, 100%. 3-1 again. I think the only way Tottenham score is a counter, and I think Arteta would have learned from United what to do. And the fact that Tottenham played a low block against Forest away, you know, you lot away. Technically, for a good portion of the game, Leicester at home.
Yeah.
They're not a team that are going to be flamboyant in their style. They're not going to go. They play counter-attacking, and that's it.
Yeah.
When you take away that element from them, they haven't got a plan B. But because it's such a good plan A, he doesn't need the plan B. It's just how you nullify it and just hope that they don't get a sniff.
No, you're absolutely right, mate. I think they have what Tottenham have done really well this season amongst every other season. Yes, they've got that plan A, but their plan B isn't exactly a game change or like a system change. It's a personnel change.
Yeah.
And I think they've brought in some Richarlison coming on, especially against your lot.
Hate the pigeon, man, but
mate,
he's such a good.
If he comes on, like say if he doesn't start, because I don't think he will, I think Son will start.
If he comes on, he's going to cause us.
And he's just like
problems.
A shaped up can of Coke, and he's going to come on.
He's going to come on, know it's a derby, and go, you know what? Whoever the first person is, I'm going to go straight for him. It's like the thing with Kobe that came out recently. Yeah. I don't care what it is. I'm going to go straight through you, no matter what.
That's what
he's going to set a precedent. If he comes on in the 60th minute. And he does that. The precedent for Tottenham is going to be we go and win it.
Yes, that's for me. So I think if you've scored one or maybe even two at that point, and
I'm not comfortable when we're 3-0 up. When we were 3-0 up against Bournemouth, I was still a bit scared. Like this club has given me PTSD to the fullest. Like I can't relax when watching this team. Yeah. So, but yeah,
I think in that for me though, in that case, with that Conte versus Arteta style going on, I'm thinking this is going to be one of those 2-2s again, like it was against us.
Yeah, but I don't think my mental health can bear drawing a last minute game to Tottenham. I'd see it as a loss.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the way it felt after what happened to us, for sure. But I reckon they'll be better against you because they'll get up for it more. When they come to the bridge, when Tottenham goes to the bridge, they
when was that time they won at the bridge? It's a long time ago.
Oh, they you know when it was like on my birthday. It was on my birthday a couple of years ago. 30 years. 30 years without winning at the bridge. The one time I was at my birthday. But yeah. It's my fault really for having a birthday. But yeah, alright, we'll move on from that because we'll talk
3-1.
I'm saying 2-2.
3-1 Arsenal.
And then we'll move on to Graham Potter's Chelsea boys. A lot's happened in the next couple. You know, you could blink as a Chelsea fan and like...
You have a new manager.
New manager,
new striker, new owner.
Like anything that happens, it's crazy. It's crazy at times. There's a lot to digest, but the kind of thing we're kind of used to digesting this.
Yeah.
Tuchel went, I was fuming, mate.
Oh, I'm not going to lie. When he left, I laughed because that is the worst thing you can do.
I was fuming. But like, give me a couple of days, I was like excited for Graham Potter. I feel like I'm just conditioned.
I think you have to be excited for any manager that comes in with the quality that that Graham Potter's shown.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be happy for a manager of his stature coming in terms of what he can produce, then there's no point.
I've heard a terrible thing now. And I'm really, really not looking forward to this if this is true. I've had an inside source.
I'm a bit scared.
It scares me, mate. Apparently, obviously Tuchel kind of had a few complications with the board early doors.
Yeah.
And one of those was Ronaldo. And apparently, he kept saying no, which is the right fucking thing to do.
Yeah, it is the right thing. You don't know.
But Bowley obviously just sees the Ched. Apparently, we're going in for him in January.
Oh,
mate.
Oh, I thought you lot said that Aubameyang was bad.
Mate, no, it's bad. And then what happens with Aubameyang?
He's right on the. He's going to do this. What's going to happen? Aubameyang's moved to Chelsea for a paycheck. Realistically, Ted's probably going, you know what? Man, I'll give you $275,000 a week and you come here and you lead Chelsea.
Yeah.
Aubameyang's going, yes, bled. And then he's going, you know what? I want Cristiano Ronaldo as well. And that's what Barcelona did with Lewandowski.
Yeah.
He's going to sit on the bench again. And I can't wait. Aubameyang, you're not watching this probably, but if you are, I hope your career goes well. I just hope you flop at Chelsea. That's it. I hate you. I hate you so much.
That's one thing I do like about Aubameyang. That's the one shining light of Aubameyang for me is that it's rattled Arsenal.
No, the only reason it's rattled us is because you can't say you want to be an Arsenal legend and then do this. His kids still wear Arsenal clothes all the time.
Not in that video. You seen the video?
Oh, what the video he's getting? No. Yeah. When he's sat on the bench, his kid's got Arsenal shorts on. His brother's got an Arsenal zip on, of Barcelona shorts. Mm-hmm. The guy, he's like the kid in primary school that didn't know who to support and just supported whoever looked good. Mm-hmm. Now, you lot don't look good.
No. He's only come for us for Tuchel. That's the only.
He came to you lot for Tuchel and didn't even last the length of a movie. 59 minutes. 59 didn't even get a clean sheet bonus on FPL if you actually didn't concede.
No,
he wouldn't have even got it because he got taken off before the 60th.
It was in the Champions League anyway, so
Champions League fantasy football.
Yeah, well, you said FPL. So.
Oh, I love it. Don't get me see this guy, man. This guy's always getting me on technicalities.
But anyway. So this game is Potter's first Premier League game as Chelsea manager because he only got that one Champions League game before we didn't play Liverpool or whatever.
He didn't even look bad.
A whole lot of nonsense, but he looked. He
didn't look bad.
He looked good. He had a trim.
Yeah, you see the taper. He's got the light. He's got the suit. I should have worn a suit today. Blood fire. Mate, he's looking drippy.
He's sharpened up, innit? He's sharpened
up. Mandem, get a taper. Best thing you can do.
Mate, it was.
Get a taper and grow a beard like us two, and you'll be fine.
Mate, you sorted. And then you can manage a football team.
Exactly.
And you can manage.
Or you do the Ted Lasso.
Oh, I don't think I could pull that off.
I think you've got a bit of thickness. You could do.
I could probably do it, but I don't know if I pull it off. You know what I mean?
I don't think the girlfriend would accept it, would she?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, she would.
Absolutely.
To be fair, you know what? I think this is probably my best haircut at the moment, just because it's It's a bit all over. I need to re-dye it.
I need to get my hair cut, to be fair.
Yeah. But no, I think...
I used to dye my hair at the start of
this I know, I've seen photos when it was like blue and pink.
Yeah. I had it bleached as well. So, should have returned.
If anyone can find these photos, just look at them.
Mate,
best thing you'll ever see.
hard to find.
But yeah, no, I think as much as I joke and stuff like that, and you do have a goal difference of -1, You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
That's it. We'll be fine.
Oh wait, I didn't even tell you this.
Oh, no.
So basically, I went on holiday to France. I went to Marseille on the 5th of September.
Yeah.
Sat on the plane and there was a woman sat next to me. She was really nice. She was English. She could speak French. And I was sat and I didn't want to be rude, but I looked over and I saw a photo of Wesley Fofana.
Is it?
And I was like, that's a bit weird. She went on Snapchat and someone was at training. So I was like, this is really, really weird. But there was the row in front was like open, so she moved there and I said, yeah, don't worry about it. And like through the crack of the seat, I saw her Instagram. Why was I sat next to Wesley Fofana's girlfriend on a flight to Marseille just after he's moved?
Is it?
It was so surreal. I was sat there and I was texting my mates weren't sat with me. We were all sat on the plane. I texted them because it's like playing Wi-Fi on British Airways now, which is sick. They were there. I was texting them like, lads, I'm sat next to Fofana's missus.
That's wild.
And they were like, no, you're not. I said, I'll send you her Instagram. Look at her and look who she stood with. And then when we got off the plane, there's a video of her doing snus in the stand and Soccer AM put it on their thingy or like Total Football. It was so funny. But when she got off, like we said like, oh, thank you for being like calm with us, because one of my mates is a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
So we all just there like wishing good luck and stuff like that. She was like, oh, well, thank you so much. All this. She was really nice.
That's wild.
But we were just there. I was just sat there and I was like, because I don't like flying. I didn't like flying. I was there like, I'm really, really scared. And she was there like, don't worry about it. And then she was like, I'm going to go sit over there so you have a bit more space. But I was sat with Fofana. I can't believe I didn't tell you.
Mate, you heard it here first. Wesley Fofana's girlfriend
does snus. And she does snus.
She's a lovely woman. That's where I was going with.
Oh, but it's on Twitter if you want to say.
But
she is lovely. She is lovely.
I was going with lovely woman.
Yeah, no, but it's on Twitter. But yeah, I forgot to tell
That's
you.
Mad, that is
yeah, little anecdote.
Lovely anecdote. That might be on the TikTok.
No, Wesley Fofana's missus does snus ?
No, I won't.
But yeah, no, I think you lot will look good.
Should we talk about the game?
Yeah, let's actually go into the game. I think realistically you're going to beat them.
See, the thing is, I don't think at the moment we can go into any game saying we can beat them. Palace are a great team with some great players.
Yeah, but you say that with their 16th.
We didn't beat Salzburg. We didn't beat Zagreb. I can't go and say we'll beat Palace.
Yeah, but Zagreb of Orsic and that guy, anytime he plays an English team...
They've got Zaha. Listen.
I'm not going to lie. Wilfried Zaha as much as he's got quality, this, that, and the other, he's just not that guy.
No, he's not. He's not the guy. Or that
At Palace, he is that guy.
But it's still one of those. I can't go into this game saying, "Oh, we'll be okay." I think we're still this team now. I think we've got to view this with a different lens now. We've got to look at it as it's the next 3 years. We've got to get rid of a lot of shite.
Yes.
You've
cleared a bit of it out.
We cleared a bit of it. We didn't do enough of it though. And now that we've got Tuchel out, Potter's come in, a lot needs to change. So now Chelsea fans just need to readjust their lenses of viewing football for this season now.
Yeah, that's what we had to do.
I don't think
it's a massive humbling.
I think we've had to do it a fair few times in the last couple of years. Like with Lampard, we did that, and then he went, and with Tuchel, we did that, and then we won the Champions League.
Even though you say that, like with Lampard, you say that, and you still got to a Champions League and won it. Yeah,
mate, I loved Lampard. I would have had him in till this day. I would have.
Really? To this day.
I know we won the Champions League with Tuchel. Tuchel's one of the best managers we've actually ever had, but I loved Lampard so much, and I thought there was a project there.
I think he's your top 4 managers of all time.
Tuchel, yeah, easily.
But obviously the special one is.
Yeah,
he's just going. Do you know what? Ever since he left Tottenham, I've actually loved him.
Oh mate, he's brilliant.
I actually loved.
Seeing the storms even.
I love him so much. Honestly, if he didn't beef Wenger so much, I'd love him so much. I'd love him even more.
I used to love the way he beefed Wenger.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm worried about this game. I'm not worried, but I'm intrigued actually.
It's a London derby as well.
It's going to show a lot as well. It's going because we've only had that 90 minutes under Potter, and so who will he pick? Like what kind of formation will he play? Because that first game
he'll go 4-2-3-1, won't he?
But he went with a lot of experienced players in that first game, and it was like a 3-5-3 kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and it was like Asby played centre back, which ain't right.
Yeah, because when he's at Brighton, he switched between the 3-4-3, a 3-4-2-1, a 4-2-3-1.
He did a lot of changing in it,
but it worked because he had the personnel. Because the squad was his squad. This squad isn't his.
No, but there are players.
There's players that you can put in and stuff like that. But obviously, when a squad's your actual squad compared to squad. When it's a squad of players that you can play the role, but it's not your team. Yeah, it's very different.
He'll be doing a lot of sussing out now in the next couple of games. So and I think as a fan base, we're going to be looking at this, going, okay, what's what here?
Yeah, I think Chelsea fans, obviously you can tell that you can, but a lot of them now it's going to be the case of, are you actually going to back the manager in terms of giving him the time?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's Chelsea fans that actually wanted to. Like a few wanted to out, obviously.
Yeah, obviously the results weren't the best.
But by and large, not many Chelsea fans wanted Tuchel out. So I don't think it was actually the Chelsea fans this time. I think it was Bowley just being, I need to start my project now, and that's what he's got Potter in. And I think Potter's the guy now.
He's so.
What, Bowley?
Yeah.
He's not.
I want an all-star game with the North and the South.
I don't think he's covered himself in glory, has he?
Thing is though, I'm a big basketball fan. The All-Star break in the NBA is perfect. They play 82 games a season anyway, and they play like 3-4 games a week. So but their off season's 4 months.
Yeah.
For footballers, the season ends in like what, May, June time, depending on the league. If you have playoffs or whatever. Obviously, we don't have a World Cup this year, but we're having to put a month break in for the World Cup, so they're going to be even more tired by the time we get to the end of the season anyway.
Yeah.
Do you really think they're going to want to go? You know what? For 4 days, I'm going to play an exhibition football match for 90 minutes, just because.
Yeah, no, they won't get up for it, would they?
And of course they wouldn't. And and when he went, oh yeah, but we made 200 million at the MLB last season, and I didn't go, oh, what about the fans' engagement? It was like, it's like we made 200 million. I get he's a businessman. I get it, but he just reminds me. Any American football owner just is. It's like a Stan Kroenke blueprint. They care about the money. They probably own a different sports team and have invested a lot of money into that, and have now come into the UK just to try and get some more money off like a big football club.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's different. And Roman was never about the money. His was about other emotions.
Of course he was. He forfeited his debt to you lot.
Yeah.
That man just wanted Chelsea to win.
He had a lot different motives. Roman. He loved Chelsea, but there was some dodgy motives behind.
Yeah, obviously can't really.
but that going from that to this, which is they want money. But wanting money means you need to be successful. So
if Chelsea, you're always going to be successful.
But he needs to. So he will put everything he can do to make us successful. Yeah. And I think Potter's the first pin of that. He's the first project. He can now be the guy, because you look at their team that they have in over in America. They hired a manager that he's now there for 7 years and they've won a fair bit. That's what I'm hoping. Well, it's a hope because Chelsea fan, but that's what I'm here for now.
Well, here's the thing. Obviously, Tuchel got sacked reportedly because of the Ronaldo. Do you think Graham Potter's agreed to saying you can go for Ronaldo if you give me the job?
I think Graham Potter doesn't have a leg to stand on because he's only just got in there.
So do you think?
So
do you think he would have? Do you think he would have taken the job? Do you think he's taken the job and Ted Bowley's not told him I'm going to give you Ronaldo?
Ted Bowley.
I don't care. Ted Lasso for all I care about.
What was the question?
So do you think, obviously, he's brought in Potter.
Yeah.
Do you think he's brought him in without telling him that he's going to bring in Ronaldo in January?
See, it's all speculation, but yeah, I think.
Obviously, it's very unlikely that he goes to Chelsea.
I think Bowley, Potter's going to Chelsea regardless because he knows it's that big next step. He knows it's that big, career defining moment. So even if he knows about Ronaldo or not, I don't think he cares.
Really?
Yeah. And also, to be fair,
but if he waited a year, he would have got the England job.
Yeah, but I think the Chelsea job's better than the England job right now. The England job is such a toxic environment.
It's only toxic because Gareth Southgate.
Nah.
I love Gareth Southgate. Don't get me wrong.
It's been toxic since I was born.
Yeah, but no, but it was bad. It's not as bad now.
No, because of Southgate.
But the thing is, though, if I personally really like him. Don't know why. I don't want him to be sacked.
Me neither.
But if I was Graham Potter and someone said to me, you can even have the Chelsea job in a year and you're going to have an overriding owner that's probably going to bring some players that you might not want, but because of commercial stuff it's fine. Or you can have the England job where you select your squad and you take them to the World Cup.
So
what would you take?
I don't think that's going to be the situation for it. I think this.
I don't know. Obviously, it might not be, but
it could happen.
It could happen
for sure. I just think it's the project that would entice Potter.
Yeah, but it's England.
It's England. Yeah, you'll come.
Get Trent out.
You'll get knocked out in the semi-final, and your head will be burning on a cross outside.
No, it wasn't.
No,
Gareth Southgate. We lost the final, and everyone was praising them. Obviously, apart from Saka, and those are obviously my star boys.
So many people wanted Southgate out before that tournament.
Yeah, and then that tournament made them realise.
And now, mate, it's a horrible toxic.
Again, now I understand it. I get it, but like,
I know what you're saying.
No country has gone a minimum of 4 tournaments long and done well in every single one.
Listen.
Spain did 08, they won it. 10, they won it. 12, they won it. And then 14, they got knocked out in the group stages. Off. Germany won it in 14, 16, 18, knocked out in the group. No country ever goes more than 3 tournaments without having any good stuff.
Mate, I'm on Southgate. I really am. I want Southgate to...
on the fence.
To succeed. He deserves this tournament no matter what.
No. He needs this tournament now.
No matter what.
If we get knocked out in the group, though, I'm not going to lie, Gareth, it's time to go. Yeah, thanks for the memories.
100%.
If we get knocked out in the group...
This is what gets me. Like, people, I don't think people can see it this way. People go, he needs to get out right now. He needs to be out right now.
If you sack him now, all the players are going to be there like...
They all love him.
That's awful.
What they're doing, then this other guy comes in with no time, no experience, and we get knocked out.
Even Raheem Sterling said, like... You have to put the blame on us as players.
Yeah.
You can't just put it on the manager.
Too right, yeah. They were shocked.
Obviously, playing a right winger at left wing back isn't exactly...
Southgate's biggest problem is that he can't change games mid-game.
It's because he's got too many favourites.
Yeah, and listen, I'm not saying Gareth Southgate's the perfect manager. I don't think
any manager's perfect.
No, but he's not like...
Arsene Wenger and Mikel Arteta.
He's not... don't put Arteta in that bracket. But he deserves it for what he's done.
Yeah.
But anyway... I reckon Potter might go. This has been such an all-round podcast.
It's alright, we do that.
I think Potter as well. Like, if he does the next 6 years at Chelsea, who's stopping him being England?
6 years.
That's what's being promised.
That man ain't lasting 6 years at your club.
This is what's being promised. I'm not saying it's happened, but this is what's promised.
Do you not remember who you support? Remember Chelsea.
Listen, yeah, but it's different ownership. And I know they sacked Tuchel, but this is different. Trust me.
But anyway, this is the history of Chelsea.
This is the promise. This is the promise. There's so much going on.
They're having a very good time over there.
If he's being promised the next 6 years, and then after that he's got his eyes set on England, you know what I mean? And he's a better manager at the end of that. Jesus.
Bloody hell, they're having a fun time, aren't they?
Sounds like they're scrapping. But anyway, Palace will beat 2-0 hopefully. We've kind of leaned into the England thing here, and we've already kind of said our opinions on it. So we don't need to go there, but just
Southgate, and beg, just play a 4 at the back. And if you're going to play a 5, Stones, Walker, Tomori.
Yeah. I respect that. That's me and Josh.
And then Reece James.
Me and Josh said this Tomori's been just so underrated.
I'm not going to lie. I love General John Stones. Him and Tomori,
mate, that would be.
they're the two. They
and
are.
Walker with the pace next.
Well,
to him.
exactly. If we played a 5, it's those two. If we play 5, it's those three.
Chilwell and Reece on the left and the right. Who bomb forward? And
I would want. I would take Trent. I'm personally a Reece James. Trent is going to go down as the greatest right back of all time, and then everyone goes, well, if you think he's going to be the greatest right back of all time, why can't you put him in your starting lineup? Because as a fan of football, I prefer to have and watch Reece James.
Trent doesn't deserve it, right? Because Reece James has been our best.
The England,
he's not going to be the best right back of all time.
I in the Premier League at least.
What? God no.
Gary Neville isn't gonna. Gary Neville is.
Ivanovic is better than him.
Oh,
I'm joking.
Bloody you know Matteo Debussy? Yeah, get him in.
Well, come on, Ivanovic is better. But anyway, listen. Anyway,
it's like saying Kolarov's the best left back of all time.
No, but don't disrespect Ivanovic, geezer.
Don't disrespect Trent like that.
No, Trent, right? Trent's great, but I think he benefits from that Klopp system. He does.
Oh no, yeah, he does. But I think this
Take
season,
him out of it.
this season, because they've had so many injuries as well, you've actually been able to see what he is. His attitude's been awful.
Yeah, but you also see his problems as a player. Like he's not this great, perfect player. He needs Henderson to be better. You're never going to have Henderson all your life. Reece James is the best player at Chelsea right now on his own.
Really?
Yeah, he's hands down.
Yeah, it's better than Mason Mid.
Mason Mid. Mason's had a shit
Mason
season.
Mid.
He's had a shite
Saliba
season.
has more goals than Mason Mid.
He's had a shit season.
Mason Mid.
But Reece James.
Mason Mid. okay, yeah. No, Reece James, he's the starting right back. Left back's Chilwell. Yeah, it is a 5.
And also that way, people moan about the back 5, but if it's that way, those two.
I mean, I'm just saying, as a back 5, we got to a final of a European Championship, and we should have won it.
Oh, most teams in the Prem play with a back 5 at the moment.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Any team that doesn't is a City, us, and Liverpool. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And
Brentford play 5.
It's hard.
Leeds have played a 5 for a bit. Bournemouth have started to transition.
Brighton, who are 4th under par, 5 at the back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what happens right now.
Who would be in midfield then?
I think it has to be Rice, even though he's been shit recently. The midfield's where we lack the most, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it has to be Rice and probably like Bellingham.
I think Bellingham. This is going to sound bad, and I know a lot of people are going to be like thinking. I think Bellingham is probably the 4th name on the team sheet. If you take away the keeper, I think he's the. He's at the moment. He's younger than me.
Yeah, it's mad.
He's 3 months younger than me.
Good Brommy boy as well.
Mate,
he's a Don.
I'd go him, and you'd have to go Rice just for it. I personally would rather have Phillips, but he's not playing.
Nah, you know what? I'd rather Bellingham over Phillips and then Rice, because I reckon in the system then the two Chilwell and Reece go up. Rice drops back, we still have a back 4.
Exactly.
And then Bellingham in front. It's it works interchange really well.
The front 3, it's Sterling, Saka, and Tammy Abraham.
Oh, what the fuck are you on about? It's Sterling, it's Kane. You can't not say Kane. And I know you've just done me. You're fishing.
It is Saka. It is. Don't. I
know.
know.
Foden over Saka.
No, I'm not having this.
Foden over Saka.
At the right wing.
Yeah.
So you're telling me I love Foden. I really do. I think he's a lovely man. He's a lovely man. He's a brilliant footballer. But at the right wing, you're going to tell me you're going to pick a player that doesn't even play his normal position at Man City and still plays really well over the player that plays the right wing, still has the most assists at the moment from the right wing, has scored from the right wing. England Player of the Year.
That was nonsense.
Pity votes, probably.
That was nonsense.
But he still got it, so no one cares. It is a fan vote.
And
you're still going to pick Foden over Saka. The player that plays right wing week in, week out, has 4 assists, a goal. England Player of the Year, had his best season, had his best.
Can't use England Player of the Year.
Why can't I? Does he have the award? Yes or no?
Nonsense.
Does he have the award? Yes or no?
He got it because he missed
Does he have the award? Yes or no?
No.
Does he not? So who has it then?
Saka.
So it's Bukayo Saka.
He doesn't.
Bukayo Saka's Player of the Year. Anywho, you're telling me you're still going to pick Foden over that?
So it's difficult because positional wise. No, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. It's difficult because positional wise, you're right. Saka is a right winger, and that's something that we don't have because we've got a bunch of left wingers.
Yeah, we actually don't have any apart from Saka.
I'm trying to.
Saka and Bowen, and Bowen's been awful this season.
I can't have Bowen in the squad.
I wouldn't.
I can't have Bowen.
He'll make the preliminary.
He got a pity vote in that squad as well, just because he scored a few goals.
Yeah, but it's like.
Okay, no, you could be right there. You could be right with Saka.
Stop recording.
Good lad. It's such a pity vote.
No, it's not.
He got it because he missed the penalty. He's not England Player of the Year.
Does that matter?
Yes. Well, if you're trying to use it as an argument.
No. I'm just using it as an accolade.
No, he doesn't deserve that.
Okay.
Anyway, so you're right. I think you might be right. I think right wing is difficult because Foden's not a right winger, but yeah, maybe
Okay.
instead of a front three, you do a front two and a one, and then you play like a Foden behind. Because I think Foden's.
Yeah, but then who do you play? We've never done a two-striker system.
No, it's not two strikers. It's Sterling off Kane.
Yeah, but that always ends up becoming a front. It will end up blending into a front three.
No, yeah, but then it's fluid, and then Foden can.
Well, let me ask you this.
Foden's a better player than Saka, so I'd rather him start.
Let me ask you
And
this.
Saka be a good sub because he's a brilliant substitute to come on for England.
Okay, well let me ask you this. Who started the Euros final at right wing?
At right wing, was it Saka?
It was Bukayo Saka. Thank you very much.
Did he start? I thought he came on to take a pen.
No, he started. I'm
He
pretty
started.
sure he started.
Why did he take that pen, man?
I'm pretty sure he started. I feel like that day, to be fair, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I've tried to erase that day from my memory.
Yeah.
But I really do like Foden. I'd rather play Foden in the midfield.
Southgate rates him as well, which so he probably will play.
Because he will. He's the best right winger we have.
This is such a technicality because he's probably the best right winger.
He's the best right winger we have, obviously, I really rate Foden. I don't think there's that much difference between them in terms of quality. There isn't though. Put Saka in the City side, and you're not going to see that much of a difference.
No, I mean you can put. I'll go in that City side and score a couple.
Jay, I'm not going to lie. I do love you, but
I would score a couple in that. Mate, I'm like Haaland, mate. I can get.
Guy's like 5'8". He's not
5'8".
He's not
5'9".
Exactly.
I don't know.
Clutching onto straws.
I think I'm like 5'11".
How about 6'1", 6'2"?
Oh, saz.
Yeah, but you're like 6 years older than me, so.
Age doesn't mean.
The thing is that people probably think I'm like. The thing is that people probably think I'm about 25.
Yeah, no, he's
and
too young.
It's you. You're a 25-year-old.
That's not wrong, man.
Yeah, I'm still a teenager. I'm 19.
We're gonna end this podcast real soon.
No, but yeah, it's Saka. It's Saka. Anyway, let's back Manchester Derby now.
Yeah, I don't know if I care about Manchester Derby.
You do though, because it's the case of how many is Haaland FPL points going to have.
Haaland will score indefinitely. I think United have had a bit of resurgence recently. They always
against who? I can't remember. Who was that against?
Against your great team.
Who was that? Wait, the great team that's at top of the league.
Yeah.
Is that team?
Is that not a great thing to do for United to beat the top of the table?
Bruv, I could play every man behind the ball and counter with Marcus no legs. Like realistically, also this is
you hate counter attacking.
No, I know. I love it on FIFA. I hate it in real life. It's boring. I've got a friend called Jamie, and this man, he's annoying. I said, can you think of the last time Rashford technically showcased his ability?
Oh no, Rashford's not like that great.
He's not. He's
I don't think he should be with the England squad right now. Sancho probably should though. I think Sancho should.
I don't think any United player should be near the England squad.
No.
I think Sancho's the only one where there's a case.
No, I think Sancho should.
If Sancho went, I'd argue it just because he's a United player, but I wouldn't be stressed. Yeah, I think he's been their best player. I'd argue it just because he's a United player, because the agenda never ends with United.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be, deep down, I wouldn't really be there like, why has he come? If he played today, if he was in the squad, if he played today, I'd be like, yeah, go.
Yeah.
Give Saka a rest, give him some minutes off. We don't even get him injured before the big game. But yeah, no, I think City. I don't think City demolished them.
But that's I'm like every time you think City, obviously the last 25,000 years they've been great. But
it feels that long.
It feels
so long. Can you just stop winning the league, man? Just let someone else do it.
But every time United show up,
they always have a good game against City.
They always turn up. So like you can't write them off in that way. You can't just say Saka.
I'm just looking forward to Haaland versus Martinez.
Yeah, I mean
because
height,
this is the thing. I personally, I can understand why United fans want to rate Martinez, but Arsenal bid 25 million on him at the beginning of the summer. It ended up going to 57 million that United paid for.
Yeah, but that's just the United way.
It's the United way. But then they've raved about him not having any, him not losing any aerial battles. I don't think he's only been. I think since the Brentford game, he's not even been in more than like a few.
The thing is though, like if
that have been recorded, by the way,
he'll lose obviously an aerial battle over Haaland, but
watch them switch him every time as well. They'll switch centre backs to make sure that Haaland doesn't get on Martinez.
Yeah, and he'll keep trying to.
Of course he will.
It will be. I think I'm not that arsed about this game, but I mean it's interesting.
It's fun because if United lose, the meltdown's hilarious. Yeah. If United win, it's unbearable.
Oh, they're 21 is coming if they win.
100%.
Yeah.
These are complaining about. These are going Glazers out or something. They spent 228 million, and you've not heard anything. You've not heard a peep.
Especially if you lose as well. If you lose, and they win, they go top, innit?
Yeah. So City.
No, they don't.
No, City do. We don't. United don't. But the thing, that's the thing. Like, I think obviously we're not Liverpool fans, and we're not United fans. Out of every club in the Premier League, apart from the club we support, City's the only team you're just there like, okay.
Oh yeah, hands down. We say
City. I don't have a bad thing to say about City. I've got an uncle and cousin who saying they supported them for 50 years. I've got nothing bad to say about them, but they're just irrelevant.
Yeah, no.
Like, if they win a Champions League, then I kind of have to be there. Like, you know what? Like, crap. Like, you lot. I have to actually say you're better than us.
They'll win. They'll definitely.
The way they've won their leagues, especially the first few, it was just there. Like, okay.
I mean, last season I was watching the last game of the season in a bar near here, and it's a very city area. And I was
Manchester City is actually Manchester City.
Yeah, especially this side because it's just down the road.
Yeah.
But it was like we didn't want Liverpool to win that day.
So I went to the Emirates last when we played Everton last day of the season, and all the Everton fans were celebrating City scoring.
Yeah.
Because obviously they were confirmed, they were safe.
Mate, I love Everton fans. They're shit house.
I live with an Everton fan. Legs, I love you. Honestly, they're hilarious.
Legs.
Big up Legs.
Big up Legs. Right, I think that's it, though, isn't it, mate? I think we've rattled through everything there.
Yeah.
It's good to have football back. Actually, it's been.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Where were you when the Queen died? What were you doing?
What was I doing? I was having a curry.
I was on holiday, poolside, and I get a notification. But Queen Elizabeth has died. So I went back inside, and obviously Arsenal were playing as well because we were playing the Europa League game.
Yeah.
And I was on the cider, and I was just there like, what the hell's going on? Because obviously they said before, obviously she's going to die in it. She died at the wrong time though. And I like Queen Lizzie, by the way. I hate the monarchy, but I love Queen Lizzie. She's a G. She's an Arsenal fan as well. So is Harry. But I was just there like, you could have died like.
Harry's a Villa fan?
No, William's a Villa fan.
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
No.
Have you ever been invited to tea at Buckingham Palace? I think not.
I would rather die.
Imagine being called the Pride of London and the Pride of London's only invited to our house.
I would rather die than go to their house.
Okay, but Queen Lizzie though.
I don't like Queen Elizabeth. But we're not going to go there on this podcast. Yeah. I'll tell you after.
But yeah, no. I was like, if she died like a week or two later, could have just skipped the Nations League.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Elizabeth.
No, allow that, man.
Why couldn't you do that for us?
No.
I said something pretty horrendous. I was like, she was really a Chelsea fan because she's gave Potter a little bit of time.
Yes, someone said that to me on Twitter. Honestly, if you're not on Twitter when stuff like this happens, I don't know what you're missing out on.
The first place I go to, isn't it?
Yeah, when anything happens, you go to Twitter, 100%.
But anyway, thank you for watching.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. Check you out. Plug all your socials.
My Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter. I'll give it all to the main man here. But yeah, my name's Seven. Thank you so much for having me yet again.
No worries, mate.
And hopefully, when Josh is back, we've won. He's lost.
Next week,
Josh.
Next week it'll be if you're up for it, you and Josh.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I'll skip uni again. My lecturer didn't hear that, by the way.
Yeah, I hope he's listening. Yeah, and those two will argue about what happened in the North London derby. So subscribe to see that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.
See you guys later.
Tell your dads, everyone.
And your mums.